for perspective is a practice that allows us to slow down, to contemplate our inner selves, and to determine how we will choose to live fully. This is a practice that we can do again and again. In fact, it is important to do so, to slow our pace and recognize that maybe we can align ourselves with beginning anew and choosing to embrace a better way of living that brings an inner and outer flourishing. Resiliency is the ability to bounce back from adversity. Another way to define resilience is reconfiguration, allowing our beliefs or habits to permanently change because of extreme circumstances, which should then allow us to weather future hardships. Images of resiliency might be a rubber band bouncing back to original shape, an ant hauling a load 20 times greater than itself, a sprint runner who falls, gets up, and limps the final yards to the finish line, a sapling bending in the winds of a hurricane but never snapping, or inner reserves of mental toughness and strength. Tough times challenge resiliency. When external circumstances no longer seem stable, fallback coping strategies have faltered, and uncertainty rules, we feel untethered. We are left with what we have inside. Resiliency is a quality we possess, but perhaps not one we actively recognize or necessarily seek to increase. But know this, all of us have a measure of resiliency that has developed after months and months of disorder. Resiliency can also be learned and modeled. It is not so much, quote, tough up and carry on, end quote. Rather, it is an awareness of where we are directing our attention. What perspective can I bring to my present situation? When we are growing our resiliency, we tend to be more optimistic and hopeful. We are less lonely and isolated and can cope with positive action when adversity occurs. To grow our resiliency muscle, consider these steps. Recognize what decisions you can make to bring some order to your life structure and routines. Realize that consistency of some daily routines during adverse times will get you through the day. It did yesterday, and it will again today. Maintain lifestyle habits that bring well-being. Daily walks, adequate sleep, non-processed foods for nutrition, flipping constant news streaming to off, giving priority to what gives fulfillment. Reconfigure how you will choose to live moving forward and reject what is not useful. Develop inner practices that calm and center. Realize the power of choosing pause. When we choose to respond rather than react, we are growing resilience. Like tiny seeds with potent power to push through tough ground and become mighty trees, we hold innate reserves of unimaginable strength. We are resilient. Those are words of Catherine Gervais. The power of perspective for you today, model your resiliency.